Peace to the world. Montaru is here. Hello all. Hi. Welcome back to another stream of the Pokemon Retrospective Ruby Nuzlocke. So, last time, we had started up the game. We showed off the, challenges, associated with this. And yeah, so, we saw last time, this is gonna be a mostly standard Nuzlocke, aside from the rule that we have to have a Jirachi in our party the entire time. Why? Because it's funny. And honestly, like I said, this was based off of a Nuzlocke comic by Charlie Mewey, who apparently is still doing stuff on Twitch. Doesn't change that the comics, that like the forum posts are gone, so I can't read that story anymore. I tried messaging them about that, being like, "Oh yeah, hey, did you?" I was doing this, didn't get a response, which I mean that's fine. Yeah, right now we're gonna be grinding a little bit because that's what you do in the Nuzlockes. That's what you do in the Nuzlocke life. Man, hope everybody's having a good day. I am excited to get more into this. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, almost a week. Just been busy and tired. Oh, I do have something new to talk about. In the list, you might notice that there is actually another game that will be added in as I am, like, putting it in right now, because I forgot to do it beforehand. How much should I do for the other one? Yeah, I'm fine with that as the number. I did end up getting Poke Park 2. I decided to buy it, so that is now in the list. Yay! Yeah, that is now an available game in the list. There is that. Not really too much else been going on. I have I started getting a few more things for like my Pokemon like discs collection. I bought the I bought Best Wishes. One part of it showed up a little bit ago. The next two parts are supposed to show up tomorrow, but it could be later, could be earlier. Well, no, it can't be earlier. It's not showing up today. Not at this point. Of course, we're not going to get to Best Wishes for a long time in the rewatching. Technically in the rewatching, I'm gonna have like some things that are skipped because my disc. I think Amazon Prime has Diamond and Pearl free right now. Maybe it does. That's also a long ways off. Hello, King Mani. Welcome. I liked Best Wishes for what it was. It was fun. It still has my favorite gym battle. I liked all the tournaments that they did, for the most part. I will call out some of the problems. I liked both Operation Tempest and the original Forces of Nature video episodes. Those were really fun. I will still call out some of the bad things that it has. Like, it has easily the worst gym battle in the series with Ash versus Elisa. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. But it still had some fun. I liked most of the Iris-focused episodes, even if Iris's arc was like kind of lackluster. I think it's a shame that even if we count the like a special episode with like where she goes to Blackthorn City, her and Dragonite have never won a single battle where Dragonite listened to her the entire way. Just like, oh, that's a shame. What's the entire point of this character arc if you're gonna give her a third disobedience plotline if Dragonite never wins when she's not disobedient anymore? Oh. Deeper and gravelly? It shouldn't be. Hello? Is it better now? Let me check my stream preview. How do I sound, me? Hello? Yeah, no, this is how I sound. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I'm talking deeper. I mean, I did just wake up, or like not woke up a little bit ago, so that could be a little bit of it, but no, I'm like, eh. This is usually how I sound. Alrighty then. Let us take out this guy. Goodbye. Maybe that's it, don't worry about it. I'm worrying! I will worry about everything! Level 14! I don't remember what level Brawly is. I'm pretty sure, like, because I half think that his Makuhita's, like, level 19. How's your day been? Been an alright day. Nothing too fancy was going on. It was just, normal volunteering day. Oh, something fun. So, at the place I work at, we had, like, they had, like, a special Halloween booster packs for Pokemon cards. You're just like, oh, yeah, these are, like, small packs that have, like, 3 cards if you give them for, like, giving as trick-or-treating things. I don't even know for sure if they're with any like, any set in particular. And there were, like, there were a couple left over. I don't really collect Pokemon cards, but I was just like, you know what, if these keep going on clearance sales, I might buy them. They're like, so they got to 80% off, and I'm just like, all right, after my shift, I'll probably buy them. One time, maybe like 2 hours, I'm like 2 hours off from when I would be clocking out. See some guy just like having like all 4 of the remaining things like in his hand, like, oh no, was that all of them? Checked, yep, it was all of them. And it was like, ah, darn, missed it by 2 hours. Like I said, I don't collect Pokemon cards, so I'm not that heartbroken about it, but it was just like, aw, that would've been fun. Could have done just like a silly thing on stream, just like, alright, we're gonna open a Pokemon card pack. Since a few more people have dropped in, I'll reiterate this. If you check out the Pokemon goals spreadsheet, you can see that in Gen 5, there's a new game there. I've actually purchased Poke Park 2, so that is now an option for the retrospective. We're still less than 500 bits away from finishing up this guy, which one is it? Was it Ranger? Yeah, Ranger. And we have nothing started on, what's it called? Mystery Dungeon. Having a great day / night. It is an alright day. The only thing I've really been doing aside, like, I hope people have been enjoying the Four Swords Adventure stuff over on Chuker's channel. That's been hilarious. Oh god, what a stupid game that is. I think we're on like we are on stage 5 now, I think. 5 out of is it 7 or 8? I don't remember anymore. Nonsense is very enjoyable. It's such a stupid game. I love it. And like I have never beaten Four Swords Adventure. Like I got decently far in it in a solo thing, but I've definitely never done a multiplayer, and it's been so funny. Need a 5-player Zelda game next. I'm a little bit shocked that we never got Four Swords Adventure on Switch. I think that could have like worked fine. Who knows? Maybe if maybe when Switch 2 releases, they'll have because I will be shocked if GameCube is not a launch for whatever the Switch successor is. Because they've already confirmed that it's backwards compatible and confirmed that it's going to be like the Nintendo Switch Online is going to work with it. They confirmed that that is like going to be staying. I'm gonna go heal for Pisces. But they haven't confirmed anything else, obviously. We don't even know what the thing is called. Everybody's just being like, oh, Switch 2. I would not be shocked if GameCube is like one of the launch things for it. I think that would make an extreme amount of sense. If it's not launch, it's gonna be I believe it would be year 1. Double Dash and Melee. God, they're never done. I doubt they will ever do Melee. We still haven't gotten Smash 64 on the. We still haven't gotten Smash 64. We're not gonna get Melee. Okay, you know what? The Melee community might be vocal enough more than the Smash 64 community that they could get that. That's supposedly being a caveat to the backwards compatibility. What caveat? The only thing that I could see them not doing for backwards compatibility, and like people will be either upset or not care about this, is I could see them not having not letting you download your games from the original Switch onto the new console. That's like one of the only things that I could be like, I could see them going either way on that. But even that, even that, and just like, yeah, I could see that either way. I think that they would try and let you still have it up there. Still be able to do that, because I think that might be a really bad thing to have, like, Make people buy Mario Kart 8 again. I don't know, maybe that's the plan all along. What GameCube games would you pick? Well, obviously the 2 Zelda games and Sunshine. Those three are the dead obvious ones. Probably Prime 1 and 2. Okay, what would be the launches? That is the big question. Like, at the very least, it would be Sunshine and either Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or both of them. I could see them spreading those 2 out. One of the Mario Parties, one of the many GameCube Mario Party games, probably, is it Assault or, either Assault or Adventure, maybe Star Fox. Double Dash, oh yeah, Double Dash, that would be an easy day 1. Mario Party 6, yeah, 6 or 4. Six is definitely one of the favorites. Can you beat a Talo by yourself? Let's find out. Play the shit out of Mario Party 6? Yeah, no. What other ones? Like, I could see Prime 1 being on... I don't know. Maybe I could see Prime 2 more than Prime 1. Is it too early to announce Mario Kart 9? I don't know, honestly. Scout games that got remastered. Nah, Thousand Year Door would not get up there. Would not be up there for a launch. That would not be one of the launch lineups, at the very least, if they do GameCube Online. As much as I love it, Coliseum and XD are never gonna get up there. Unless they can find a way to make it compatible with home, they are never gonna be up there. F-Zero GX, that I could see. That I could see as a launch. What even was, like, the launch for, like, some of them? Oh yeah, Luigi. Yeah, no, Luigi should definitely get on there, because that's the only one that's not playable on Switch. No, I'm not talking about launch for the GameCube, though that would also be a good thing to look at. I'm talking about launch for the online services. Yeah, no, Luigi's Mansion makes a perfect sense. That's because that is the only one that's not playable on Switch right now. Problem is, I'm trying to think of what GameCube games even exist. Pikmin, I don't see Pikmin or 2. The Monkey Ball ones could come up, but that's gonna depend a little bit on, like, rights. I mean, it probably would be fine. I don't see Sega being too upset about, like, putting Monkey Ball back up. More content. Yeah, I mean... Sonic Heroes and Shadow. Shadow is on the GameCube? What? Shadow the Hedgehog is on the GameCube? I don't believe that. But do you want to know what I could believe? What I can believe is them putting Adventure and Adventure 2 on it. Those two I can definitely believe it. Skitty. And the reason Switch choosy is because they have to finish prepping hard hitters launch titles. my thought for what the launch title would be, if they're, in my opinion, unless they are doing a dual release for Prime 4, which, that is possible. I'm not going to deny that is possible. In my opinion, the launch title for Switch successor is going to be the next 3D Mario game. Because I don't see too many other things that would really do that. That would really hit hard, hit well enough for, like, the launch. Hello, Blue Yoshi. Also, I don't know if I said, Dior. Don't think I said hi yet. Or Disney. Hello. Yeah, 3D, like, cause Odyssey was, still the first year of the Switch, and Bowser's Fury was, also, like, 3 years ago? Glad to be here. Yay! So that's my thought process, because, like, we got Wonder, we've got Tears of the Kingdom, we got Echoes of Wisdom, we got Brothership, we basically hit most of the hard... I mean, not that... As much as I love them, the Mario RPGs were never hard hitters. Sales-wise. Got their work cut out for them. Yeah! Oh... They're gonna be sweating if, they're gonna be sweating a bit if, Sony does, more of Astrobot. They got their work cut out for them after Astrobot. I still need to get Astrobot. Mario sports games. Oh god, yeah, no, that would fill up the... that would buy a lot of things. Because, yeah, no, with the online, that would be awesome. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, because there's, like, the tennis games, there's the Sluggers games, there's the original Strikers game. I'm glad Astrobot was well received. Air Ride, yeah, Air Ride's, like, almost a given. Crystal would Crystal Chronicles get up on there? I don't know. Yeah. Do you wanna know what they should put? They should put this game, the Game Boy Player. In disc only on the Switch. Just like Switch only. Switch only. Yes, perfect. Oh yeah, Wario World. I forgot about that game. Oh god, oh. Like, okay, if we're getting into the GameCube licensed, the licensed, like, GameCube, list, oh, that's the only thing that would be worse than that is getting into the licensed game list for the Wii. Yeah, I'm sure, like, oh god. Beyond Good and Evil. Like, the only reason I'm hesitant to say Melee is because we still haven't gotten the original Smash 64, and there's no indication that they will do the original Smash 64. Every movie tie-in game. Oh, god. We can finally get, Path of Radiance. Yay. which is worse, licensed or shovelware? I don't... Let's be real, they're the same. They're the same, it's just that one of them technically has more money associated with it. I think that I would honestly say licensed might generally be worse, because they're going to be edging a little bit more on the property name. Whereas I could see a shovelware game having a little bit more heart put into it because they're not trying to, like, deal with also the license stuff. Twin snakes! Yeah, that could be fun. You like Super Mario Sunshine, don't you? Alrighty, if I'm gonna choose one of these two, I'm gonna choose Stun Spore over String Shot. Occasionally be good. I'm not gonna deny that. Animal Crossing? How would Animal Crossing work? Oops. Soup Potion! Alrighty. Let's switch Natasha up. Resident Evil 4. More Resident Evil! More Resident Evil 4! Hasn't been ported enough. We need more Resident Evil 4. Did we say both Star Fox games? We might have said both Star Fox games. Stay low. Yeah, because it's Assault and Adventure that are the two on GameCube, as I recall. Was Adventure the one that was Dinosaur Planet? Get the Master Quest. I mean, that actually could be a thing. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, Adventure was Dinosaur Planet. Cool. Natasha, learn Tail Whip. Fans will riot. I don't think they will, honestly. I think Star Fox fans will be like, oh, I'm happy. I think that here's the thing. They will like it because Assault and Adventure are not 64 again. And that's why they won't riot. That is the only reason. Will they wish that they got a new game? Yes. But they will also be like, at least it's not a port of 64. A port or remake of 64. Doesn't Assault have, like, the really good multiplayer? Alrighty, Natasha, you are not staying out. I was curious. Cap, get out there. Yeah, that great multiplayer. Yeah, that's one I could see being launched then. What Sonic Mega Collection? There was a Sonic Mega Collection? Did the game get Jirachi handed to you? I used the bonus disc. Yeah, this is inspired by this Nuzlocke challenge is inspired by a challenge done by Charlie Mewey back on the old Nuzlocke forums. Where they had a Mew, because Mew is like their favorite Pokemon. They were doing various challenges with a Mew. And it was a fun story. It's just a shame that it's scrubbed from the internet. Wrath of Cortex. Oh yeah, Cortex could happen. Ooh, the Spyro. I guess technically the original like Spyro games could also be on there. Yeah, no, they were fun comics. I wish that I could look back at them a little bit, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I was just like, huh, what's something I could do similar to that? Oh, hey, a Jirachi. Any chance of Konami games? I mean, like, Twin Snakes, I'd say, is a possibility, getting onto Switch Online. I don't know, how many other Konami games are on there aside from, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones? Besides, are the GameCube ones gonna be on the, Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection that's coming out, like, coming out soon? I don't remember, the full, like, list of that. We don't know yet? Oh, okay. I thought we knew all the games on that already. Wasn't there a Castlevania GameCube game? Maybe, It would be one of the 3D games, like Legacy, I would assume. Excited for Duelist of the Roses! Yeah, the only Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I've really played much of is Legacy of the Duelist. I remember a friend of mine had, like, this one for the, the Game Boy Color, I think it was, and it was pretty cool. Or maybe it was the Advance. Either way, it was cool in that you could actually, like, put in the serial number that's on the cards, that's on, like, the physical cards that you own, and it would be like, oh, yeah, it's this card. It's added into your deck now. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's so cool. That was the coolest thing ever as a kid. It's like, because I have this card, I can get it into my game. Tons of them did that. Awesome. Pretty sure they said there's more. Mega Man Legends and Tron. Do I want to give you Bide? I'm gonna be honest, I will use it more than Growl. Nice, a full restore. Alright, you can handle a Tailo. I still love that one of its moves is rest. Okay, yeah, I made a good decision to not choose Kopf. that would scan your cards and give them in-game. Oh, that's fun. And let me get that list of stars back up. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know. Aside from, obviously, Jirachi, I don't know who's, like, final team worthy. Kappa, I mean, Kappa's probably... would Kappa really be that good? A fighting type wouldn't be bad against, like, Sydney and Wallace. Most every GBA and DS Yu-Gi-Oh game, the card password features a list of each card's passwords and guide. Oh, that's cool. Natasha, hey, 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 Dubishon. Goodness. Make sure all the cards were included and press it. Nice, yeah. I know that is something that they do like to, that they really did like to do. Make sure that every card could be included. That's something that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, like, tries to do, even if they have the ban lists. No card is ever, like, uncirculated, aside from Air Neos. But even that, if you have an Air Neos, you can still use it. They don't, unlike other games where it's just, other card games where it's just like, alright, this card is too old, you cannot use this card anymore. They're just like, no, you can use any card. I believe that was I don't remember if this was a real thing or if it was just, like, a rumor that I read, but I think I remember seeing that, one stipulation that Takashi always wanted is that Dark Magician and Blue Eyes never were allowed to be banned. Those two specifically. Ones that have been errated. I mean, yeah, I mean, here's the... If you have an old version of a card that has been errated, you are allowed to use it, but you need to use the errated effect, and you need to have, like, that... You need to have that, like, open for your opponent, I believe. I believe that is how that works ruling-wise. So, like, if you have Crush Card Virus, you're an old version of Crush Card Virus. You are allowed to use it, but you cannot use the effect that's just like, oh, I get to look at your hand for 3 turns. You have to use the new effect. And I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. But that, I believe, is how it works. I don't do competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, so... If anybody tells you, no, here's how it actually works, believe them over me. When did that card do something so crazy? That was the original effect. Crush Card Virus, how it was that, like, any card on the field, with 1,500 or whatever the stipulation was, whatever that one was, whatever the limit was, any card with that or above is on the field is destroyed, and any card in the hand for the next 3 turns has to be discarded as well, and you are allowed to look at your opponent's hands to be like, hey, there are no cards that you are hiding. Like, they nerfed that, but I believe Doom Virus Dragon still has that effect. The, like, Critias fusion for it. I believe that has the old effect, and I believe they made a new card that has the original Deck Destruction Virus effect, which is just like, alright, why did you just re-errata it? If you're gonna allow a different card with the same effect, whatever. That seems needlessly overcomplicated. Is Mixed Weekend still good at making classics? Yeah, like, they did a whole bunch. I remember they basically gave Ra, like 5 different cards to be like, alright, Ra, we apologize. We made you too weak when we made your initial card. Here's all the effects that you had in the anime in card form. In spell and trap card form. I look at how they made the effects for the real world Ra, and I'm just like, God, this card has no synergy with itself. It doesn't. It's just like, 1, you cannot special summon it. You just cannot. 2, when it is normal summoned, you do not get the combined attack of all the monsters used to sacrifice it. You have to spend, as soon as you summon it, you have to spend your life points down to 100. You do not get an in-between. You have to spend all but 100 of your life points to give it attack. That is the only way to give it attack. And thirdly, it has the God Phoenix effect, which is spend 1,000 life points in order to destroy 1 card on the field. And I forget if you can't battle that turn. I might be conflating that with Obelisk. But it's just like, this card has no synergy with itself, much less a deck. Because it's like, oh yeah, no, you cannot actually... If you don't... You can't use its effect if you give it attack points. If you give it attack points, you cannot use its, like, its effect to destroy 1 card on the field, which is, like, a pretty decent effect. Yes. Exactly. That is exactly how it is, Blue Yosh. It has no synergy with itself. Much less trying to use it in a deck. Then they introduced Sphere Mode and Immortal God Phoenix, which made it a little bit better. Sphere Mode in particular. But Sphere Mode also got Sphere Mode became an extremely common card, not because of how it can summon Ra with 4,000 attack points, but because you can. It's like a pocket kaiju. Basically, I have to have a preset card to activate post life point. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Slifer, yeah, there's a card that, like, somewhat mimics the, in pinball form. There's a card that somewhat mimics the anime effective card of Sanctity, for Slifer. You pitch it for monster draw 1. Oh, I love it. All I can think of, though, with the Sphere Mode, though, was they did a. How many of you all have seen the scripted Yu-Gi-Oh duels? These are like special events they usually do for like various tournaments, where they have the voice actors reading out a scripted duel in character. Which is and they will sometimes use like somewhat meta decks. They will sometimes use like new cards that reference their anime decks, and it's a combination of like the real effects and what they were doing in the show. It's hilarious, but the one they did was they did Pegasus versus Merrick, which included which was when Sphere Mode was introduced. So Merrick eventually summons Sphere Mode and gets the Winged Dragon of Ra. Pegasus steals it away with Toon Comic Hand to make the Toon Winged Dragon of Ra, which was hilarious. I think the best part about it was that Pegasus, this makes no sense canon-wise. Pegasus was using the Millennium Eye to cheat, because of course he was, to look at Merrick's hand. But then, when Dark Merrick takes over, he starts using the Millennium Rod to look at Pegasus's hand, and you might be saying, like, wait, the Millennium Rod doesn't allow that to work. But here's what he did. He used the Millennium Rod to take control of the cameraman to zoom in on Pegasus's hand. It's like, it's like, how do you know what card I have? Not so nice when someone uses Millennium Magic to look at your hand, is it? I took control of the cameraman to zoom in on your hand! Oh god, the duels are so stupid. I love them. The Yugi versus Mai one is also funny, because it ends with, Yugi using Multiply on Karibo, and they have, like, this... obviously, these are scripted duels, so they're still, like, showing the cards being played, but they have side things for stupid effects as well. For Yugi versus Mai, he uses Multiply on Karibo, and then the guy just grabs a set of cards on the side of it, flips them upside down, and spreads them all over the field. It's like 20 Karibo cards. Hi, Twister. Just like literally floods the field with Karibo cards. Just, it's so funny. It's a hilarious effect. But it was a practical effect. They really threw a whole bunch of Karibo cards. So you know it's set up for the guys to have fun with it. Oh, 100%. It's so funny. And of course, the way he won it was silly as well, because it's just like, oh yes, I sacrificed 3 of these Karibos to summon Obelisk, and then I sacrificed 2 more to activate its infinite attack. It's like, I have infinity Karibos, so I can just summon everything and use any effect that requires sacrifices. I think they also made fun of a semi-recent errata, or an errata that was about to happen with Chaos Emperor Dragon. Because they actually talk about the mechanics of how if versus when in it for Kaiba to use an effect in a broken way, and Pegasus is just like saying, oh, you can't use your card that way, it says if. Nope, my card says when. Or maybe I'm wrong in the no, it says when that happens. That means you can't use the effect and you miss the timing. No, mine says if. So it does work. And then Pegasus ends that duel saying just like, yeah, I'm gonna edit that card so that that combo no longer works. It's like, ah, Pegasus, you salty bitch. There are a lot of really fun ones. There are also just, like, some weird, like, some weird ones. Oh, a King's Rock. Oh, that's pretty good. And squabbling over the rules at locals. I think there's, like, I think it's Jack Atlas versus... There's one that's Jack Atlas versus the, oh, God, I don't remember his name. He was that one guy who was, like, trying to... In the filler episode, who tried to get Mai to marry him. Like, they did that as a duel at one point. Just like, wait, what? What's your Zigzagoon named after? It is, one of the stars. I forget which one it is. It is a star for Vela. It is a star in the constellation Vela. Because I was just like, apparently it can mean thank you in many national languages. That makes sense. That works well for something that has the pickup ability. Because I was struggling for something to name a raccoon. I'm just like, oh, that works. Alrighty. What other silly things in the duels in those live duels happened? Oh, I remember this one now. Joey duels against a Shizu at one point, and he's just like, yeah, I got some new cards. I'm gonna be the champion of this tournament. Just like, no, Joey, you cannot be the champion of this tournament. What, did you use your Millennium Necklace in order to see the future and see that I won't get it? Like, no, I mean because the registration is already over and you missed it. Aw, man! And they're also joking, just like, yeah, I got some new cards out of here. Some rich boy gave them to me. Some of them bad, third-rate duel, four-race deck, whatever. But they're really cool Red Eyes cards. The scripted duels are hilarious. Oh, at one point they were setting up a Yusei versus Akiza. And it was starting off just like, all right, we're gonna challenge you to a turbo duel. I'm gonna challenge you to a turbo duel. Just like, you say, I don't think we can turbo duel. I think the speed limit on the road here is it doesn't allow for it. Let's just do a regular duel instead. Like, oh, okay. Four Kids say long after 4 Kids downfalls. I mean, it's still a trading card game for kids. Like, that's gonna be a thing that they do. Censorship laws are different. Like, 'cause censorship laws are gonna be different. Some of the changes are weird, but other ones I'm just like, yeah, nah. I do think that at times they're just like, no, cleavage is not allowed to exist at all. Like, this does not exist. It's like, okay, really? Yes, any semblance of 4 Kids that remains is basically just a part of Konami that only served at one point to dub Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even know. Does Sevens get a dub at all? Vrains, I know Vrains did. Did Sevens? Does Go Rush have a dub? Target marketing because the marketing team did what they knew. Yeah. You know, fun thing about marketing. Learn this in the 4Kids flashback. One of the reasons that they had to like change how the cards looked is actually because of advertising laws in the US. You cannot have a thing look like a real-world product in something targeted for children. Or, like, you cannot have it look too closely to the real-world product. Which is why they had, like, the card art was different. It didn't have, like, the way the effects are. And that's also why you could not have Yu-Gi-Oh! Commercials airing too close to when the Yu-Gi-Oh! The show was actually on. Anyway, let us save real quick, because we are going to be taking a break. I'll probably start heading over to Dewford Town after this. I think we've got a fair bit of levels. So, while we're on a break, you can grab a drink or a snack, use the restroom, stretch, release any tension in your body, join me in some sit-ups. I'll be back in a later bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's get everything back set up. Alrighty. Let's put Pisces in the lead again. Welcome back. Thank ya. Oh, hello. What would you lead with is my question. Mebsuta will be able to deal with your Trico. Yeah. So, how's your Pokedex? I'm a field-name pageant. My rules went to Pokemon catching frenzy in Petalburg Woods until I ran out of Pokeballs. It was Briny, but he was on his way home to cottage. Don't know this, he got a Pokemon with him. Oh, do you not? Is that only in Emerald? Huh, interesting. Did not know that. I'll buy another 10. Let's buy a couple of these. And you never go wrong with, like, a couple spare X attacks. Might be good to have those for using Gust on everything whenever we get to Brawly. Oh, yeah. Who should we teach Cut to? Well, Natasha drew the short straw. Not that big of a deal. There aren't that many different Pokemon? Oh, I mean, we can't get them. We can't get anything in it. We had 17 Pokeballs. Remember, this is a Nuzlocke. We can't catch anything in Petalburg Woods. That's what Cap is. Why do I have a feeling? Oh. Oh, okay. Aren't that many in Petalburg Woods? I mean, it depends. If he got Silcoon and Cascoon. Silcoon, Cascoon, Slackoth, Nincada, Shroomish. Wurmple might be in there as well. I think Talo is actually in Petalburg Woods, too. Oh, yes, Talo, you say bye, darling Pico. We owe you so much, dear. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and pack it for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly, when you're asking is no problem at all. You come to the right man. We shall sail for Dewford. Yay! Anything else in Petalburg? I don't remember. Had to give you a raccoon a knife. Oh, we've landed in Dewford. You're off to deliver a letter. Who was it now, Steven? Yep. Alright, what's our trendy saying? Them trendy, always checking out. Listen, have you heard this new top bath? What is the top bath? Please tell me. top bath, the biggest thing happening right now. Absolutely right. Top bath, definition of in right now. What is a top bath? Is it a bath where you are? Is it a bath where like is this like a this is like a bunk bed but with bathtubs? This is, I don't know. I'm trying to consider what a top bath would be. Thank you for the all rod. Let's get ourselves let's get our Magikarp and or our Tentacool. Let's just get them out of the way. Double-decker couch. I love the Lego movie. The Lego movie was very fun. Double-decker couch was great. All right, we got Gorp. Alrighty. I don't think Water Gun will beat it. Gorp, 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 Gorp. Top bath. Gorp. Maybe this is what we should have named Pisces. What are some of the stars in Pisces? Alpha, Auresha, Belanos, Citadel. Alright, that's interesting. Fumal Samaka? Fumal Samaka? That's an interesting name. None of these really scream Magikarp or Gyarados to me, honestly. Or there's nothing. Let me just check and see what's in Pisces in here. Mouth of the Fish. That one is kind of fun. That one is a funny, like, name for it. Rivalti means rich. I think I'm going with that one. Because all I'm thinking of is just, like, yes. No. Revati. Because all I'm thinking of is the golden Pokeball. All right, now let's get our Tentacool. What would I name a Tentacool? Doesn't matter. Dupe's Claws. It's just gold-plated. What is a star that would work for Tentacool? Oh wait, Pokeballs work here. Whoomp. Whoomp. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Apparently there is a star just called Axolotl. What? Alright, fair enough. I did not know that. What would be a good name for a... What would be a good name for a jellyfish? Not clicking. Yeah, that didn't happen until Fire and Leaf Green. It's very weird, I know. This one is weird with it in particular because at least in the other ones, they would change color when they got caught, too. Cetus, what are you? What are you as a constellation? Yeah, Cetus is a sea monster. Give me, like, actual names. I don't want all these, like, all these, like, blah blah letters. That's not fun. I want real names. Yes, a star from Cetus is probably gonna make the most sense. I could also just call it Cetus. Yeah. Baden Kaitos? No. Yeah, let's just go with Cetus. I don't think I named anybody else Cetus. And I can't think of too many other things that I would call Cetus either in this game. No. Alright, so that's Dewford and whatever that route was done. Whalmer comes to mind. That one would be interesting, but I don't know. One of my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom. I just can't go. Like, Kyogre is the one I would think of that I would call it, and guess what's not in this game? Oh, it's because I'm trying not to go to the washroom! And take the rod out of the water. Yeah. Maybe the, like, 5 Gyarados, or 5 Magikarp and 1 Gyarados guy. Garp. But see, Blue Yasha, that would just make sense. Oh, you have a tentacle. That's cool. Goodbye. Can't have logic. I just realized, actually, getting the tentacle means I don't get anything in the abandoned ship. Oh, well. Oh, well. Is the only thing there tentacle and tentacruel? I lost spectacularly. Pisces is evolving. Backloggery got an update? Nice. I have not updated my backloggery in so long. Your Pisces evolved into Marshtomp. And learn Mudshot. I will take that over Mudslap. Oh god, so much better. Like, the accuracy lowering is kind of fun, but, you know, I'd rather have, like, something that could actually do damage. Alrighty. Got that evolution out of the way. Let us... continue onwards. Nope. No free experience there. Free experience here? Yay! Dare brush me out, it's not my fault if you cry. What level are you? 14! Oh! You can't have guts. I don't think you can have guts anyway. I hope you can't have guts. Because I don't feel comfortable with this happening. Oh no, stop it! Probably should have these lights fixed. Okay, good. Wow, wow, wow. Do that. But it failed. What's the last thing? What's the last move that you have? Oh, that meditate's useless. Good to know. Oh, and here I was so worried. Wow, wow, wow. Tackle attack. That's fine. Goodbye! Ah, so close. I lost! No, that is actually the way to go, it seems. no, don't want to go over here then. Nothing. Where are all my trainers at? Might is right, come on! Alright, let's get a leech seed off. Just in case I need to switch out. Not too happy about that. I'm not gonna... I think you'll be fine for one attack. Okay, yeah, you're fine. I'm worried. That's fine. Alright, I should have won it now. Yay! Not enough power! Hello. There's no need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you! Meditate. Oh, come on. Really, Cop, come on! Not enough power, is that why the lights are off? Ah, great. Yeah, no. No, let's not deal with that. Pisces, go ahead. Mudshot. Goodbye. Meditate. Ah, oh well. Let's buy it as well. No. Nah, Pisces can stay out. Get tied with Meb for the level. Because Mebsuta might not be a permanent party member. Pisces might not be a permanent party member. Da 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 ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da. Alrighty. Yeah, let's use the other one. Is that really the end? Is that really the end? Only 3 trainers in here? I guess so. Wow. Well, in that case, I might as well just hop you off. Yeah, let's lead with Meb. Let's give her, like, basically just give her this gym. I'm Brawly, and Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough ways of these parts, then I've grown tough in Pitch Black Cave. So, you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. I've played this game, come around a few times I see it, really struggle to remember what order events happen. Oh, that's fair. Like, a Beautifly is not going to be doing too much in this game after a point. Let's give her. So let's give her this as like as a definitive hurrah. Wow! 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 Like, you can make, I could probably be able to win with a Beautifly, but do I really want to try and make sure that it works? That's a little bit, like, wow, really? You really want this Machop to survive? Alright, that's not too... That's, like, the worst thing that I could do, I think, right now. Is that enough, or is that a Magic Pixel? Curse you, Magic Pixel! No, let's keep her in. Got a bunch of super potions. Personally, so maybe that's why? That would make sense. I don't know what ability this Makuhita has, so I don't want to, like, chance Stun Spore poisoning it. Yeah, that's not fun. That is, though. Good job, Mepsuta! Whoa, you made a way bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Okay, you got me. Take this gym badge. Yeah, I'm not gonna bench her until, like, she's, like, actually starting to struggle. But, like, the next two gyms are not good for a Beautifly, so, It's all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trade, so obey without question. You'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle, like this Tekken machine, too. Whereas both attack and defense. The good news is that now Jirachi will listen to us. Yeah, Pisces is gonna be the main thing that we have for the next, at the very least, the next two gyms. It's kind of frail or something. I just mean type-wise. Like, really, Beautifly is not that good against any gym past this point. Like, unless you can give it Protect, I guess. Like, you could probably do some decent setup against Norman with the 2 slacking. It's like, that's probably gonna be what we are gonna end up doing. Who learns Protect naturally is my question. Pelipper, for one, which, like, so that's, like, a reason to use our, Albert, whatever his name is. Protect is unfortunately a TM move, and a TM from, Lily Cove. Apparently, Marshtomp learns it at level 42. What do you know? Dustox would have gotten it. Oh, well. Oh, that's kind of funny. Volbeat or Aron, Volbeat, or Torkoal are the ones that, like, I could still get before, the ones that I could get, like, still before Norman. to make sure that there is no just like random TM17 to just get. Yeah, only the Lily Cove department store. Oh well. But now we are free to trade up our Jirachi without any worry. Awfully dark ahead. You know how to use Flash, us hikers. Now I'll pass this on to you. Thank you. Need the Jufer Gym badge, yeah. Alright, what is our encounter? A Makuhita, interesting. Let's switch back into Mebsuta. Our encounter for Dewford Cave is Makuhita. Don't think Absorb's gonna be able to beat it. I think with the level difference, I'm not gonna be too worried about this. Oh, it's a Shadow Pokemon! Yeah, the only one that is Shadow Pokemon in both XD and Coliseum. There are, like, evolutions you can get that are in both of them. So, like, there's an Altaria in XD and a Swablu in Coliseum. Oh, come on. Is that our first broken out Pokeball? Actually, no, I think our Winkle broke out of one. There we go. What would I name a Makuhita? Probably something in Orion. Oh, Perseus. Interesting. Could also just call it Ares. Or Ares. Oh wait, that's a ram. Never mind. I don't know. That could be a funny thing for a sumo wrestler, being named after a ram. I kind of like that. Sumo wrestler named after a ram, I think, is a very funny concept. And one escape rope. Mawile would have been another fun one to get. How much does confusion do to you? Not much. Alrighty. Suppose that would have been Sableye? Yeah. It's so funny how Mawile is because of how they did like the distribution, how they separated the distribution in Emerald, You don't get Mawile until so late in the game. Because you can get Sableye in here, but you cannot get Mawile until the Cave of Origin. No, my accuracy. Aaron. Aron would have been another fun thing to have. That's so far in, I know. What's even funnier is the Cave of Origin is limited time in Emerald. That's another weird decision. Just like, oh yeah, no. They stopped letting you into the Cave of Origin. Like, why? I'm pretty sure you can. And I think then the place after that is Victory Road that you can get Mawile regularly, consistently, whatever you want to call the word. I believe that is like the permanent spot for it. Brat. Zubat would have been good to get to. Yeah, you can miss out on the Master Ball. Yep. That is another thing that can happen. It's so weird. Yeah, Emerald, Emerald, I believe, fixed it. Zubat was guarding a Pokeball. It did have some really good changes. Yeah. Emerald was a good game. It was fun going through that one again. That's one I've definitely gone through a decent number of times. I think Fire and Leaf Green are the ones that I would reset regularly for my Gen 3 games if I wanted to do those, but yeah, Emerald is still fun to go through. And again, my childhood copy of Checkum works fine. Battery's dead, works perfectly normal. Yep. Yeah, the battery in Emerald only matters for, like, the time. Unlike, the, Gen 1 and 2 games. But also, it's pretty easy to replace that. Mistakes slipping through. Wait, what mistakes are we talking about? I don't remember too many major mistakes in, like, Ruby and Sapphire, unless you're talking about, like, the Master Ball thing. Under Regisealed that file, left it right time, and let me RNG every other legend. Nice. Or an all-purpose auto battler. Nice. Scarlet and Violet was fun too. I'm glad that we got to do, like, a lot of the events, like, as they... I'm glad that we were able to do some of the things in Scarlet and Violet as they were coming out, doing Blueberry Academy and doing Mochi Mayhem, basically as soon as they came out. I meant the Master Ball. To know its flaws. Yeah. Yeah, the Master Ball is a weird thing. Especially because it's very easy to, like, not even stumble across it. Nice. Level 18. Imagine about like more fleshed out event along the lines of Darkrai or Victini. Yeah, no. I mean, okay, Victini I can agree with. Darkrai's not a fleshed out event, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Darkrai is not a fleshed out event. It really isn't. Even in Platinum, where they add that extra text with after you beat it. It's just like, enter a house, wake up on an island, battle Darkrai. It's so bare bones. The Shaman one is more interesting, because at the very least you get, like, some interesting, like, conversation with Oak. The Victini one is actually, like, was more fleshed out. Yeah. The Victini one was actually, like, good, because that tied into the plot. Which makes it incredibly funny that they, that it's a limited time event. Yeah, that actually tied into the plot with, like, Team Plasma. They were like, yeah, we're gonna liberate this Pokemon, that's been trapped in here, and we're also gonna use its power for victory in order to help Team Plasma's goal. I made a whole ass side quest out of it, yay. I just find it hilarious how, like, how everybody thought... Okay, like, Heteron's existence, everybody assumed there was gonna be, like, a Dokutaro, a poison... like, that basically, there was gonna be a poisonous peach that was the leader of the Loyal Three. Everybody knew that was gonna happen. Because it's just like, oh yeah, these, three things have been bound by these toxic chains. It's a monkey, a dog, and a pheasant. Yeah. Everybody knew that was gonna be, like, a thing that happened. But what everybody assumed was gonna be was that Kieran was possessed by it. And Kieran's the only one who didn't get possessed by Pecharunt, which is hilarious. They're just like, oh, that's why Kieran became evil. That's why Kieran started becoming evil, and that's also how the Loyal Three got resurrected. The device you have there, it's a Pokénap. When trainers have Pokénaps battle, keeps a record of how things went, I think. Oh, pardon me, my name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me. It's more fleshed out. Oh, like, it is more fleshed out than like, Zarude or, than, like, Zarude or Zeraora. You're all the trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. Contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. And with the possession makes his character more real and personal. I kind of agree, too. The only thing that I find weird about it is that it still doesn't explain how the Loyal Three came back to life. That is the only thing that I'm just like, that is the only thing that I don't like about him not being possessed. Keep training, you can even become champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. Because they just came back to life for no reason. He punched their grave and then they're alive again. It's like, all right, if you were possessed by Pecharunt, that would make sense. But no, why are they alive again? Like, from Kieran as a character standpoint, I fully agree. Him not being possessed is better. But also, I'm just like, but why? Why are they alive? Just reasons? Petulant, at the very least, came back to life because we had a magical berry. It smelled a magical berry and was like, hey, I'm alive again. That ogre pod can't do nothing to me. He's down, found Stephen George. I'm just happy I can train Jirachi finally. I'm just like, oh, thank you. That is a confirmed body count. I love that. I love the Untold Tale of Petulant video. It's such a good video. And also, it makes Ogerpon even more terrifying than that, than the original, like, True History, cutscene did. It's like, the bodies of the Loyal 3 behind it as Ogerpon slowly descends down and the wind just, like, sways. It's so good. And the narrator just saying just like, it's friends, it's family, it's friends, it's family, it's happy life. All of them were about to be, all of that is Petulant was about to be ended. It's like, yes, you are losing your life. 3 poison types. It killed 4! It killed 4 poison types! It didn't have that rock mask. It didn't need the rock mask. It just needed his bonk. It just needed her bonking stick. Oh, we made a land in Slateport. Yay! Laid anchor in ports around the world, but Slateport's the best. Yeah, motherfucker's ghost, yep. It was functionally dead. It just got revived by a magical berry. Huey! And castle taking a long time to make. Yay, sand! Thank you. Battle with me. Hermanson until me clowned around. I don't know. I mean, it was basically dead. Thank you for the sand, small child. I mean, let's be real. That is exactly the gift a small child would give you on the beach. That is exactly what a small child would do for you on the beach. It's like, hi, I got you a present. Sand. It's also really nice sand. You know, I can understand a child giving it to us more than like that one random guy in Black and White in the desert. Helping hand. No, thank you. Sir, do you just have too much soda or are you seasick? Seasick as a dog. I'm a sailor, but... Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. Oh. Boring battles aren't worth the effort. Fiery battles are what toughen up trainers and Pokemon. Please don't have a fire type. Oh my. Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen. Very 2000 dialogue, yes. Hot to trot or cool cat not. My goodness. Bye-bye. That's hot. I forget that for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't... Huh. Is Manaphy the only... Manaphy is the only one of the, like, base 600, or the base 100 mythical Pokemon that is not part Psychic type. Now that I think about that, that's interesting. Or they, like, stopped doing them after, Victini. It's also it's actually just the first it's the first non-psychic mythical in general, actually. Because Deoxys is psychic too, huh? That's fun. Definitely has a lot of psychic type tricks up its sleeve. Yeah, I'm curious why they didn't make it a psychic type. That seemed like... Considering, like, Heart Swap, that feels like just the thing that it would be for a natural type. Yeah. Looking for a battle in high seas, you'll find no hotter trainer than me, matey. And then they just stopped doing the, like, 600 across the board, mythical Pokemon for some reason, which I find a bit weird. Because I could see, like, I could have seen Hoopa, like, normal Hoopa. Hoopa, like, oh god, what even is the original form called? Confined? Yeah, it's Confined, I believe. Hoopa Confined as, like, a base 600 one. It could see Marshadow or Magearna, for that matter, either of them as that. I guess Zarude probably couldn't see that. Pecharunt is basically that, but then they just gave it a bunch of defense instead. Or at least they are keeping them at 600, they're just distributing them differently, which I don't know. I kind of like that about the mythicals, but yeah, I guess making them more distinct does make sense too. PP up, yay! For being a little berry, it's got a big shell. Scorch not, those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. Thanks for showing you're a hot streak. I want you to take these. And Jirachi would have gone. Like, did Jirachi just show up? May walks out. Yo, I'm joining you. I like to believe that it was whenever I was, like, planning to do one of these, and if I would do, like, a Nuzlocke comic, the story I would do is that the comet, like, landed in Little Root and hatched into the Jirachi. Like, basically how it is, like, in the movie, just, like, the comet shows up and, lands there, and that is how they get the Jirachi, and it's just like, hey, yeah, this is an interesting adventure. Why don't you go around and, like, find out more about it? That was always, like, when the vague ideas of doing Nuzlocke comics were a thing I considered doing, that was one way I had, considered laying it out. But aside from that, there wasn't really too much other thoughts. It was just like, eh. Alrighty, I definitely want you trained up because I want you as a fighting type before we get to Norman. Yeah, I think one of the things I might need to do for one of the various strategies I have for Norman. Norman's going to be one of the more difficult gym leaders to deal with because as long as Pisces survives, Pisces is going to make Watson and Flannery a cakewalk. Is like basically having Jirachi as like Jirachi there with like Wish and with like Wish to just stack a whole bunch of X items. Mega Drain, nice. I will take that over Absorb. Groan. Doesn't a beach umbrella look like a giant flower? Oh, whoops, ads. After this fight, after this battle, we'll take a break. Yeah, it's gonna depend on a bunch of... It's gonna depend on everything that we get, though. Yeah, Azurill is normal until they make it a fairy type too. Wah 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 wah. It can hop. Yay! Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Nom, nom, nom. Even did fairy type. Mommy! As in, you forget that fairy exists as a type, or you forget that fairy type was added? Which one do you mean? Gonna guess that if you forget that fairy type is even a thing, I'm gonna guess you don't play too much of the newer games then, which is fair. All right, let's go back to another break. Yeah, on the break, you can grab a drink or a snack, use the restroom, stretch, release any tension body, join me in some sit-ups. Alright, I'll be back in just a bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, pretty much both. Okay, that makes sense. Stopped about Oras. Okay. Oh boy! Wait, what? Man, this... Guys, why aren't you the rest of you in line? Don't butt in. You take it all. New scheme, I wonder. Boss is scary when he's mad. Better not screw things up. Long line now. It reminds me of times I lined up to buy smash hit games. Aw. I'm bang. We should just march in. Quit pushing. This is a line. Can't you see? The policy of assembling and disappearing at operation sites. Our boss is brilliant. What do you want to do with a museum now? Long line. Everybody calls him Captain Stern. Yay, Pokemon Fan Club. I'm chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club, naturally most important. No one can best me when it comes to raising Pokemon. No one! In any contest, make victory is a foregone conclusion. Around there's so much happiness. Not bad, it's not good either. You, the trainer, must put rest in makes just giving him more Pokeblocks. Yeah, he will check the condition. He gives you the badly structured line. Yeah, in Emerald, at the very least, it's actually like there are people in all of these sections, but there's still like one gap so they can look like you can join into the line too. which is very funny. Seasons, the weather, moon sits in the sky, other conditions make the sea express its change. That's right, the sea is a living thing itself. I don't think the sea is. That goes there, then where does this thing go? What about that doohickey? I can't make heads or tails of this. I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. That there, are they Deffin goods? This won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had work to do. Can you find Captain Stern and deliver these? Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, the line's done. From the Oceanic Museum, fee is 50. Nice. Hey, what do you want here? Me, I'm Team Magma member you thumped before, remember? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. Oh, darn, you screwed up our plans. We're gonna rip something off and make it in for it, but just you wait. You'll get yours one day. If we didn't bungle things in Rustboro, we wouldn't be here. Real stuff here. Would it make me rich? I learned here I can put use to for nefarious deeds. Stones from mountains are washed down by rivers, where they are chipped and ground down, but they are reduced to grains and end up as sand on the beaches. Yes, you can learn about erosion for nefarious deeds. And that $50, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. This for the good of all. We'll do some here, and we did, but boss, the linchpin isn't here. Experiment to create a whirlpool artificially using wind. This is an experiment simulating a waterfall using the ball's buoyancy. Also wavy ridges on it, soil from the ocean floor gets scoured by the tide, flowing seawater makes the soil with small ridges and valleys. So it becomes fossilized, it is called a ripple mark. Ferry SS title, scale replica of the ship under construction. Submersible pod, replica of the compact unmanned pod for undersea exploration. Marine Explorer 1, replica of the high-performance ocean floor experiment. Model of the Hoenn region, miniature diorama of the Hoenn region. Where's Littleroot Town? From balls expanding and shrinking, see the weight of water itself exerts pressure. In shallow water, the pressure is not very heavy. However, in extremely deep water, the pressure can reach even tens of thousands of tons on a small area. Lay of flow of seawater near the bottom of the sea. Water flows due to differences in such factors as temperature and salinity. Lay of flow of seawater towards the surface. Seawater flows as currents driven by the wind. Kanto water quality sample, the label says. Sea is all connected, but the water seems to differ by region. Johto water quality sample, the label says. Maybe the water saltiness differs from one region to another. It's really fun in Oras when they, also include Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos in this. It's really fun. It's one thing that I do like about the remake a lot. Looking for Stern? That would be me. It must be the part I heard from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that'd be great. We can prepare our expedition now. Hey, hold it, we'll take those parts. Oh, what? Who are you people? We're Team Magma. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork them over. Ignoring Stern to look at the exhibits. Uh-oh, Nummel. No. No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Water gun! Oh, kid beat me! Man, what a disaster! The boss is gonna be furious! Sniveling wimp, let me take care of this! You're not a good choice for Zubat either. Yeah, just send in Jirachi. I think one of the other ideas I had, because one of the Nuzlocke ideas I had for this was doing Emerald, and I thought it'd be interesting having Jirachi as the MacGuffin basically, for like a Team Aqua and Team Magma's plans. Like, they're doing the other plans as well, but most of the encounters I would like change to be like, oh, no, we're gonna get this Jirachi. I was like, they've done, because, the Pokemon has done that before. Made Jirachi a MacGuffin for Team Magma and Team Aqua in different media. Granted, like, Butler was a former Team Magma person. And Guile was like, Guile was just the remnants of Team Aqua. Now what, if we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I did count on being meddled by some meddling kid. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child. Maxie, I don't know if they should be simping right now. I am Team Magma's Maxie. Why on earth do you feel compelled to mess up Team Magma's plans? Pokemon people, all life exists on land. That's why Team Magma is trying to expand the world's landmass. Don't you agree? What are we doing is a magnificent undertaking. Well, no matter, you're young. Your inability to understand our noble cause can't be helped. But if you were to impede us forever again, you'll see no mercy from us. Keep that firmly in mind. Farewell. Okay, you're Stella. Yeah, that was an intense situation. Thank you for saving us. So that means you probably know something we don't. I mean, keep in mind, this is before, like, the other term, the new term for simp was. He just meant it as simpleton. But it's just, this is giving the same energy as that one person who just shouted out Goond when we beat him in Mount Battle. It's like, nope, that's a different term now. Yeah, fish aren't real. Everybody knows fish aren't real. You ever seen a fish? That is one thing I did find a bit interesting that Oras did. They changed it just like, Team Magma is trying to help development of humans by expanding the landmass, giving them more places to develop, whereas Team Magma, or Team Aqua, is trying to help out natural Pokemon life by expanding the sea. Obviously, both of them are flawed, but... We're into bottom sea. I wonder what that'd be like. Love to go deep underwater like that someday. Want to go with Captain Sir on the ocean floor expedition? The sub's too small for me. If I squeeze in, there won't be any room for the captain. Okay, random fat joke in Pokemon, sure. Alright, round 110. Soup potion! Alright, let's put... Nah, Cap actually can be that. Nice faux altruistic spin on that. Yeah, no, it's fun. Great, we got a Minun. Ugh. I was hoping for an Electrike. I was really hoping for an Electrike. Oh, well. Yeah, because, like, in this one, in the original game, they're both just, like, let's be real. It doesn't make sense in an altruistic standpoint for either group. Like, in the original and in the remakes, because, like, they're both being like, no, land is important. We need places to live. Pokemon of the land need to have places to live, etc., etc. What has the ocean actually done for us? Get Generations Pikachu knockoff. Yeah, it's gonna be so helpful without without anything. Without anything with plus. I don't know. Mine can be used at the very least. To a degree. What is a star that would make sense for a Minun? Probably something in Gemini. Alright, name something Gemini. Actually, we can just call you. Let's get one of these as caster. Obviously, we're probably never going to get one of them. We're probably never gonna get a Plusle, but Plusle would be our implied Pollux. And this is the first, this is actually our first Pikachu knockoff. Plusle and Minun are the first Pikachu knockoffs. Because Pichu is just a pre-evolution. Yes, technically that is like the thing for Gen 2. That's the thing to show off for Gen 2. Because it was eggs. I don't know what Pachirisu was really supposed to show off. And again, like, they didn't really try to show off anything after that point. They just, like, started making just, like, alright, now when we're gonna make, electric rodents, we're going to give them different types. Pichu's a Pikachu knockoff in spirit, sort of, yeah. Because, like, Pichu, I guess, shows off, like, babies, because that was the new thing with eggs and whatnot. Plusle and Minun were supposed to be, like, showing off double battle stuff. Even if they aren't, like, that good. Hard Home Park? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I think that is a bit of a stretch, but I can believe it. Yeah, Gen 7 gave us 2 knockoffs. Gave us Togedemaru and Mimikyu. Dedenne, at the very least, was also, like, showing off Fairy type. And Molga was just like, alright, now we're going to actually put a little... We're gonna try and make these a bit more differentiable. Morpeko was interesting. Palmy to, Palmot. Yeah, it is Palmot. Were very fun as well. I don't know. How many of you have been watching the dub of Horizons? I still love how, everybody was commenting about Palmo's introduction, just like, this thing sounds like Mickey Mouse, and every person who saw the video was just like, you know, I read that comment, and I was still not expecting what it sounded like. It's just like, oh, Palmo! Palmo! It's like, nobody expected just how Mickey Mouse Palmo was gonna sound. Only Revelance because it can raise the dead. Wait, what? What? I'm sorry, what is that lore? I don't remember that one. Revival Blessing? I do not remember this move at all. No, what is this move? Revival Blessing. I never used Palmo, so, User bestows the loving blessing, reviving a party member that is faint and restored half that current Pokemon's HP. I've never heard of this move before. It's apparently learned by Palmo and Robska. I apparently was like ignoring it when I was evolving them for the living decks. That's interesting. Cool. Okay, why does Palmo get it? Robska makes sense. That's that's a scarab beetle, and it's based off of Kepri. That makes sense. Why the hell does Palmo learn it? Or Palma to learn it? Like a defibrillator? Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. That can be fair. Using it twice with a Lepa Berry? Can it get Recycle? I'm gonna guess it can't learn Recycle. I'm gonna guess neither of them can learn Recycle. Nope. Not through breeding. And it is apparently not a TM in Scarlet and Violet. No, they cannot get it. That's unfortunate. They actually thought of that. They did. They learned about the endless battle clause that people were able to do, and they're just like, nope, nope. All right, we are going to start limiting Recycle. God, the endless battle clause was so funny when that started like becoming a thing people could do. They're just like, no, we're never allowed. Never that will never be allowed ever again. Gulpin. Move Retrospect introduced based on number of feints as a result. Ups its power by 2 levels if the Lepa is used. Oh, last respects. Imagine if you could somehow get last respects on a Pokemon with, or if you could get Supreme Overlord onto a Houndstone. Or Robert Rail. Hello, Princess Sunny. Maybe it's 300 stupid numbers. Yeah, no, it's stupid. Doesn't it max out at like 1,000, like 50 power or something like that? Who knows? The internet knows. Natasha, hey, du bist schön. Alrighty. Yeah. Reminder for anybody who's just coming in, this is the last game for Gen 3 for the retrospective, unless we get either Ranger or Mystery Dungeon unlocked. That is done with bits. Ranger has less than 500 bits to go if you're interested in seeing us play through Ranger. But if neither of that... Ranger we will keep on the list if we get through this and it doesn't get unlocked because it has bits towards it. If Mystery Dungeon does not get any bits towards it, then I'm going to be like, all right, you're out of the list, because after we're done with this game. Maybe I will reintroduce it, otherwise, maybe I will reintroduce it, maybe not. Like, that's gonna depend on if anything else on the list gets, like, not done. Yeah, you can check out the full list of things here. How dare you? Alrighty. How many antidotes do I have? 7. Playing the Ranger game to get on the Wii U when the shop was closing. Ranger games are fun. The only, like, sad thing about them on the Wii U, at the very least for Omnia and Guardian Signs, is that the Ranger Net missions were DLC. So if you didn't get them, so you can't get them on the Virtual Console. Natasha, hey, du bist schön. Ranger games are fun. One is a little bit annoying. Second one was the best. I heard the third was good, but I was also just, like, kind of, like, out of getting Pokemon spin-offs at that point. I heard that it was good. It was not, but, like, it was still a step down compared to Omnia. But I don't know, I own it now, and I haven't played it. Like, that's just gonna be a thing in the retrospective if we get to it. But no, definitely, Omnia is the fan favorite Ranger game. Probably should have included those extra missions. Did they do that in, they did that in the Virtual Console for Mario Advance 4? Really? Interesting. I did not know that. Or did they do that for, like, or for Switch Online? Like, keep in mind, the original one, it was like, okay, the way it is done is weird. So in Japan, the Ranger Net missions, even in the original, were all DLC. So that included the Mew mission, the Deoxys mission. I think there was a Celebi mission too, and the Manaphy mission. in the original Ranger. When it got localized, those Ranger nets were already out, and so they were just like, all right, we're just going to put them onto the cart instead when it's localized in America, so you just need a special code to unlock it and do those missions. But for 2 and 3, they released close enough together that they just did them as DLC at the same time instead. It was like time DLC as well. So there were like 3. How many missions were there? There were 3 missions that like gave you a special Pokemon that you could then send to Diamond Pearl. That was like another Manaphy mission, a Darkrai mission, and a Riolu mission that the Riolu knew Aura Sphere. If you watch the Diamond and Pearl anime, you would probably recognize that like part where like they was Pokemon Ranger the kidnap Riolu. That was what that mission was based off of, or what the episode was based off. Do not tell me. Do not ask me which one was first. I could not tell you. Yeah, and Guardian Signs, I know that one of the, I'm pretty sure that one had another Manaphy mission, because of course it did. I think there was a Heatran one where the Heatran knew, like, Eruption, and maybe one other. And then there were a bunch of other ones that were still special missions, but didn't have, like, Pokemon you could transfer. There was a Dialga and a Palkia one in Almia. And I think a Shaman one? Oh, could you transfer the Shaman? I don't remember. I don't remember if you could transfer the Shaman, now that I think about it. Either way, like, these missions were all still just, like, anything you could transfer was only one per cart. You can, like, redo the mission a bunch of times to get things, which is a shame. Like, there are ways around it nowadays. Like, you can get, like, special dongles that can access your save file and do an actual clean reset instead of just, like, whatever the reset is that is in the game. And then, obviously, the false servers people make to let you access the wireless events also can get you that stuff. Can get you those missions downloaded. Softmod 3DS could do that. Oh yeah, certainly. I am grinding right now because I know who is coming up, and I'm just like, this is one of the harder battles. Like, the rival battle on this route is really annoying. And so I want to train a lot. I want to train people up. Honestly, like, Jirachi, Pisces, Mepsuda, and Cap will probably be fine. Because Mepsuda will probably be enough for the Grovyle. I forget if Brendan has a Slugma or a Numble. Oh my goodness, please attack. Thank you. Trying to learn Sand Attack. No, thank you. I know that Epilogue has a GB operator as like one of their planned things to do. Or a GB DS operator. I already have the GB operator. That's how we were able to get so many fun things. Really wanted to do N64. I think that is another one they're trying to do as well. SN operator is, I believe, the next one they're working on. I believe that's the one that they are I believe that is the one that they are currently doing. But after that, I know N64 and DS are, like, on the list. I just don't know which one. Oh, Oddish could have been here. Oh, that would have been fun. Oh, well. I mean, it would have been fun, but I also don't... I really wanted to get a Leaf Stone. Not really. Would I want to get a Leaf Stone? Not really. SNES is pretty far in development. I could believe it. Like, I know software-wise, I'm pretty sure SNES is pretty far. I just don't. I don't think they've ever posted any like real updates for the actual hardware recently. Check Reddit, because that's where they usually post their updates. Yeah, latest update 15 days ago. We hope to create a DS operator later on. Next up is SN operator for SNES games. We'll see which one follows. You can support our work by... Yep. Let's get you some experience. What is... Do you have any actual updates about SNES 1? Sign up for a newsletter, I guess. Because that is definitely a company I want to hear updates from. I know Analog has also announced the Analog 3D for N64 games. I did order that because like I am ever so slightly worried for my N64. Because at one of the old apartments, it had a lot of bugs in it at some point. So I am a little, and I've never had the opportunity to really like open it, get it like checked out to like properly clean it, make sure there's nothing there that could be too damaging to it. So I'm ever so slightly worried about it in long term. So that is why I did end up pre-ordering that. Got around to releasing. It's as far as I'm aware, that is released for the GB operator. Not that it's like, let's be real, the GB camera is not good. So using it as a webcam, like, you can do it. It's not gonna look good. Like, the camera itself is bad. Like, that's just a thing to be funny with. Yes, I am very paralyzed, thank you. Nice, another full restore. Four color images of 128 by 112 pixels in good camera? You would have guessed, yeah. What is the pickup chart in Ruby and Sapphire? Up for Pokemon, because it's not like the level chart like it has in Emerald onwards. Uh, 30% chance for a Super Potion, 10% for an Ultra Ball, Full Restore, Full Heal, Nugget, Revive, or Rare Candy, 5% for... what one is that? 5% for Protein, 4% for PP Up, and 1% for the King's Rock. I'm amazed that we actually got that 1% already. We got the 1%. I love it. That King's Rock could probably come in handy at some point. Blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. I still love that one of the things you can get with pickup at the higher levels is an Earthquake TM. It's so funny to me. Yes, flinch. What does the king? What works with the King's Rock in? What moves work with the King's Rock in Gen 3 in this gen actually? It was effective before Gen 5. Aerial Ace, Aeroblast, Air Cutter, Arm Thrust, Barrage, Beat Up, Bide, Bind. Blast Burn? What? Why? Whatever. Bone Rush, Bone Meringue, Bounce, Brave Bird. Oh, wait, Brave Bird's not in this game. Brick Break, Bullet Seed, Close. Oh, Clamp, Comet Punch, Crab Hammer, Cross Chop. Drill Peck, Dragon Rage for some reason, I guess. Dragon Claw, that makes sense. Earthquake, nice. Egg Bomb, Eruption. Explosion! Fly, Force Palm. Frustration, Fury Attack, Fury Cutter, Fury Swipes, Giga Drain. Apparently worked in Gen 2, but not in Gen 3. That's a shame. Gust. Inbower, High Jump Kick, Horn Attack, Hydro Cannon, Hydro Pump, Hyper Beam. Helicon from Theory's got Mike working as a Discord mic. I love it. One thing that I always wanted to have was like one thing I always wanted to have was like a basically an attachment for the phone that like at the end of it was just like a rotary phone, like call a rotary phone, like head. I don't know, what is that actually called? What is the talking device of a phone called? Does that have a name? Because they've got rid of the base for it to just be phones nowadays. But like basically like that, and just like have a bag that I hold it in, and then just like change my ringtone to be like a classic like bell ringing for it. Walk around, get a phone call, just like pull that out. Hello, headset. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's like pretend like I'm carrying a full rotary phone in my bag. That's the kind of silly thing that I love. Alright, you are at a decent enough level for right now. I want to try and get Cop for one more level. It's a shame Eevee isn't in this game, because we would definitely... Because if we got Eevee, it would 100% be called Cassiopeia. Apparently Nightshade can flinch with, that. Almost a century-old mic, it works well. Amazing. Oh, Mudshot works Mudshot works with the King's Rock. Does Water Gun? Water Gun works with it. Water Gun does work. I might actually just give that to Pisces now. If Mudshot and Water Gun both work with it, I think I saw Surf did too. Yeah, Surf does. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be good for, that would be very good for you. Like, even more than the King's Rock, than the Quick Claw. I guess I can give to you. Alrighty. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and go fight, Brendan. Well, we're gonna be fighting some other trainers first before him, but... Nah. Not too many, I don't think. Haha, I would go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokémon. Look at all those tiny whales! Nice crit. Not appear to be compatible yet. It's coming soon. Oh, okay. How dare you crit me? Wow! That's so rude! And it might survive with Magic Pixel. Boo! Magic Pixel, how dare you? Oh, goodness. Alright, now for mining. Drink the mining. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Alright, leech the mining. Oh, perfect. I always found it interesting that, like, something I noticed when rewatching Pokemon, and, like, it sort of, like, came back into the forefront of my mind some other instances of this. Bulbasaur's, like, finishing move was usually... Ash's Bulbasaur's finishing move was usually Leech Seed. Or, like, it was definitely, like, one of its most consistent moves to win. Like, because Solar Beam is barely used at all, which is really shocking. It's like, oh, wow. I remember, like, watching the episode where he learned it, it's just like, oh, yeah, awesome. I remember him using Solar Beam a decent amount, and no, he does not. The next time he used it was the movie. And I don't think he's used it since. I like, the next time I remember him really using it was, like, against, it's against, like, Misty's Poliwhirl. It's like actually, wait a second, did he use it against Electabuzz? I don't even think he used it against Electabuzz. Like in the battle against Drake, because Electabuzz just clowned on him. Though I still say that was an unfair, like, thing to Bulbasaur, because, Bulbasaur was, like, actually still looked fine to fight, and then they immediately just like, Bulbasaur is unable to battle! Like, wait, what? He's still conscious, he's still moving! Why is he unable to battle? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're not gonna do too much more, so I'm not gonna take another break. The ads are about to start. Stop! Why does everything just want to paralyze me on this route? Yeah, I was really shocked to find out that he does not use, like, Solar Beam, like, at all. Because, like, his only real showing in the, league itself was against, Jeanette's Pokemon. Which, like, he beat Scyther with Vine Whip, and he beat Beedrill with Leech Seed. He also bound the Pokemon. Yep. And then Bellsprout beat him. Honestly, all the league battles that we got to see were pretty fun. Aside from Richie, because Richie is still easily the worst league loss that Ash has ever had. And I will fight anybody who tries to argue that Tobias or Cameron were worse. No, Richie is easily the worst one. It's not even a contest. Ash gets kidnapped by national terrorists and is forced to arrive late and not given any sort of chance to be like, hey, do you want to, like, change out? Hey, you were in a stressful situation. Do you want to change out some of your Pokemon real quick so that, you can, like, maybe do this, like, decently well? And fighting defeated, yeah. And then I think I would be less upset with that loss, though I would still be upset with it, if it wasn't for the fact that the next episode, everyone's just like, man, why is Ash just holed up in his room? He's depressed. Why? Why? Because he lost? Yes, because he lost after having international terrorists kidnap him. And he was not given any sort of opportunity to be like, hey, I was kidnapped. Can I have, like, a small little respite real quick? Like, Misty and Oak are just like, everybody's like, man, why is he upset? And then Misty and Oak are awful to him when they're just like, yeah, it's all your fault, Ash. You should have, like, trained Charizard better. It's just like, I don't know, he probably would have also been fine if he didn't get kidnapped. It was hard to like Misty and Oak in that instant of like, Cause they're just like, they just start getting angry at Ash, just like, stop being a baby. It's like, no, this is like a time where I'd say it's perfectly fine for him to be upset. He literally got kidnapped before the battle. Like, no, that's not fair. Here's Ski by having a handful of VHAs. Only a handful. I rewatched it recently, and I'm still just like, yeah, no, you two are being really rude about this for no reason, and you're really not giving it the seriousness that it deserves. He was kidnapped by international terrorists, and here's the other thing. This is the thing that's so weird. Why the fuck was Team Rocket so persistent? They are never that persistent, but they're just like, they chose that day specifically to say, no, screw you, Ash, we're not gonna let you win. Why? They weren't even trying to kidnap Pikachu at that point. They were specifically just saying, no, Ash, you aren't allowed to battle. Like, they had the vague idea of trying to kidnap Pikachu, but no, their goal was just like, no, we will keep you from the arena more because the plot demands it. Yes, that is actually the reason. But I can still call it out. What a stupid episode. What a bad league ending. Especially because the Kanto League actually started out pretty well. I was like, you know what? No, for the first Pokemon League, this was well done. Like, you can laugh a little bit, just like, haha, Ash beat one of the favorites to win the entire tournament with a Krabby he never used before. Like, yeah, you can laugh at the silliness of that, but, like, considering the rest of the team, the rest of the Pokemon, like, it probably would have been fine against, Mandy's team anyway. It's like a Seadra, a Golbat, and the Exeggutor. We unfortunately didn't get to see all of the second or third battles. We only got to see, like, we only got to see Squirtle beating a Nidorino. Which Squirtle did well. Squirtle did well. Then we got to see Kingler beat a Cloyster by just hitting it really hard. Did you go through Porygon? Yes, I did. I went through Porygon. I went through the dubbed version of Beauty and the Beach. And I did go through Legend of Dratini. Accurate to Kingler Gen 1 comp. Yes! Pikachu versus Arcanine was really good. I was like, oh man, this is great. That was great. Like, for Pikachu's first showcase in the league, and the only good showcase he got in the league, unfortunately, it was really good. Is that it was against Bellsprout, which, like, was funny, but also, like, poor guy. Like, yeah, he beat Happy, but it should be expected that that Pikachu could beat a Butterfree even when exhausted. But then Zippo beat him, and it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you were exhausted because you've been running away from international terrorists. Oh, come on, really? No, Pikachu vs. Arcanine was great. It's a shame we didn't get to see Pidgeotto do anything in the league. Because, like, there, you can have, like, maybe some implications that Pidgeotto was used. Because there are at least, like, 3 Pokemon that were not used, that were used by Ash but not shown. Because the second battle, we only got to see Squirtle versus Nidorino. And then the third battle, we saw Kingler and Pikachu used. Actually, was Bulbasaur used against Nidorino? I don't remember for sure, actually. Hold on, let me check. Let me double check that real quick. I don't remember for sure. Yeah, I only had 1 battle in it, so yeah, it was not used in it was not used against that. Alright, have a good night, Blue Yosh. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Alright, ad is done, so now let's go fight Brendan. I didn't want to start Brendan in the ad, which is why I went over there instead.
Yippee!
Yippee! Hello, CD Chow. Gulpin. It's a shame. I wish Pidgeotto actually got to do more stuff in the show. Pidgeotto, like, was used against Brock's Geodude, and then Misty's Starmie, and then Giovanni's Rhydon. The only things that I got to battle. Granted, it beat 2 of them. It beat Starmie and it beat Rhydon. Good for Pidgeotto, but then it didn't get used. If it got used in the league, we never saw it. Hello. Kind of. 'Cause yeah, it didn't, like, obviously Surge was just Pikachu. It's a bit weird that he didn't use Pidgeotto, didn't even consider Pidgeotto against Erica. Then, like, for some reason, like, he sent out all of his Pokemon to, like, cheer it against Sabrina for the rematch there, but not Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto didn't get sent out. Butterfree had already been released at that point, so... it was Bulbasaur and Charmander against Koga. And it was Squirtle, Pikachu, and Charizard against Blaine, and then the rematch with Blaine was just Charizard. Being cool isn't enough to win. Alrighty. Hello. Hey Stella, so this is where you were. How's it going? You been raising your Pokemon? I'll check for you. Either has a Wailmer or a Wingull. A Numble. Well, alright, that was the other thing that you were going to potentially have. Alright. Flying Beating Grass from Faulkner. He knew about it. He just didn't, like, didn't process it. Because, like, Faulkner is just, like, calling him out, just like, you know this, right? What are you doing? You used to own a Pidgeot. Just like, yeah, I know, but you should know better than anyone else that type doesn't matter for everything. Which is entirely true, because Faulkner was literally, like, yelling earlier, just like, people always say that people underestimate flying types because they can get injured by electric types, but I won't let that insult exist. Because he says the exact same thing in the show. How you doing, Hydro? Apparently, you've been here for a bit, but I don't remember if I said hi at all. Yeah, you send out Chikorita to like give her something to do. She did well. She didn't win, of course, but she did well. But it's really funny. Faulkner was like getting all angry, just like, "Oh, you sent out a grass type against me. You should know that that was a bad plan." Then he wins with it, and then Ash beats 2 of his Pokemon with an electric type, just like, all right, yeah, okay, type advantage is apparently still important. Oh, God. Alrighty, 13 damage. Showing the games. Chikorita gets good treatment, or like when she evolves, she's like utilized. She gets a lot of good things in it. I think she might be used again. I forget if it's her Cyndaquil that's used against Morty, but I'm pretty sure she also beats one of Bugsy's Pokemon. She solos Chuck as Bayleaf. So you've trained me without me noticing. Good enough. Here, take this. It's like, because Pikachu loses to Poliwhirl pretty handily. Velocian Chikorita. I would like that, but I'm pretty sure if they're going to they're going to be doing the Colossean or the Luminosian whatever thing for it, the grass type would be Snivy. I'm pretty sure the grass type would be Snivy. The grass type would probably be Snivy. The water type will probably be Piplup. And I think there is also a non-zero chance that they just do, here's what I would like, personally. What I would like is, like, to do it the same way they did in Legends, where it's just, like, 3 starter Pokemon from different, regions. I think that was a good thing to do. Then, they give you the choice of the 3 Kalos starters as a sort of, like, mirror to when they did that with the 3 Kanto starters in X and Y. I think that would be a good thing. I think that would be a good way to do that. And, like, obviously all 3 of the Kalos starters get Mega Evolutions because they should have in the first place. But I'm not salty. God, I hope that Kalos Pokemon actually get Mega Evolutions in this game. in Legends. Dior, I love your comment for one reason. For one reason. Yeah, you named Braixen, but not Delphox, the actual final evolution. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not even. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I just found it funny. Just like, yep, Braixen was the one that was popular, not Delphox. After I hit enter. Entirely fair. Braixen is the one that got into Pokken. And Serena's Braixen stayed Braixen until they brought her back in the one episode of Journeys. It's entirely fair to have forgotten that Delphox is the actual final evolution. They have not been, like, kind to Delphox, honestly. In terms of, like, actual usage. Oh, rare candy. Nice. I've foreseen your intentions, and I cannot possibly lose. More metaphorically and literally. I remember when X and Y first came out, everybody was making Hey Arnold jokes with Delphox's design. It's weird this from a design standpoint. I think in the games it looks weird. I like how it I did like what's her name's Delphox in the anime. Not Serena, like, her, like, the actual, like, Kalos Queen. Yeah, I liked her Delphox. And then Malva's Delphox in the in Adventures was also pretty fun. All right, here we are in Mauville. All right, should we beat up a child real quick and then end the stream, or should we end the stream and start up by beating up a child next time? They definitely. I understand what they were going for, giving her, like, the full design. Like, for Delphox, they went with, like, the full, like, witch's cloak for it. Which makes sense, but also it means that the silhouette is kind of boring. Yes, I'm going to assume that's a yes for beating up the child. Aw, Uncle, please, I want to challenge Jim and see how much better I've becoming. Please, may I? Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you've grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym? I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, I can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Stella. Gotten a lot stronger since we met. Stella, I want you and my uncle to understand that. Stella, please, will you have a battle with me? Thank you. Okay, here I come. If they gave it a hat, honestly, the hat would have been kind of fun. I will say, it's very impressive that Wally was able to train a single Ralts to level 16. Thank you, King's Rock! Oh, that 1% King's Rock is gonna be so fun! I lost. I'm going back to Verdanturf. Thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough to just have Pokemon make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about. Well, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why, what's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you. Just dawned on me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdanturf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it. Gee, I wonder what that very specific number could possibly be for. What could it possibly be for? I'm just gonna erase it on. Oh, wait a second. No, that's not you. Oh, what do you know? It's for Animal Crossing. Ah, of course. Oh, that's where it was. Alrighty, let's just remove you. Thank you for the 498-95 bits. Let's also update here. Why the heck do you have that? Wait a second, what? Did I type that in wrong on there? How did I type that in wrong? Whatever, I'm going to say it's 2,000. I'm gonna say... Apparently, I originally put it as 2,500? I don't know. But I've been reading it wrong for the entire time, for a while now, so I'm just gonna say it was 2,000 the whole time. I'm gonna give it to you. I don't care. I'm interested in playing Ranger 2. I'm not gonna care enough. Also, I increased the amount for the Mystery Dungeon game, so it's only fair that I can lower one of them. Anyway. Hope y'all had fun. Thank y'all for coming. Thanks again for the bits. We will be doing Ranger after this. If I can get a dongle for redoing the Manaphy mission, I might do that, just to show that off. But otherwise, we'll at least be able to show off the other RangerNet missions. Yeah. This is fun. I'm excited to see what more we can do now that we can actually use Jirachi, as opposed to just, like, being worried, just like, if it gets to a level 11, it will start disobeying. Glad to be here. Yeah, glad you are here. Let us find our raid target. Who will it be? Who will it be? Who is somebody? Maybe not rated in a bit. Where did you recently? Yeah, let's raid Shadow. Well, actually, no. Shadow might be ending soon, or soon-ish. We're almost at 3 hours, and it's almost 9. Let's not raid Shadow then. Let's raid Limit. There. Copy in the raid message. When I raid emotes that you enjoy, we'll be starting up this raid in just a bit. They're currently in the middle of Echoes of Wisdom, so if you haven't been that and don't want spoilers, opt out of the raid. I'll give you a little bit more time for that. But we'll be starting this up in just a bit. Bye, y'all.